We're in.
Let's record some video. There we go. Okay. It's Underworld versus vampires. I haven't seen vampires in a while. This is 3 vampire teams. So that's good. Block, mighty blow, dodge. What do we have here? Kick, guard, broken neck. Dirty player, strength plus block and block. And how many players? Oh, there's the 4th vampire. Sneaky with dump off. I wonder if I could see how many. It's Gilky. He's got 5 rerolls, so that makes sense.
Ooh.
Still,
It's a lot of rerolls.
well, vampires have bloodlust.
You want that for
so you need a lot of rerolls. I am surprised he doesn't have more pro on his team though.
I'd like to see a team with 8 rerolls. That's what I want.
That's a bit wasteful, Tom.
Maybe.
But we'll see how this. I mean, they are strong, which is good, so they can beat me up a bit. But hopefully, he'll since he has 4 vampires, if he moves all of them, he should have some problems and waste a few rerolls on bloodlust, like 1 or 2 turns. I think I will. This is a tricky one. I will receive. Because I want to see if I can get some. I want to see if I can hurt some thralls out the gate. Because doing that is going to severely ruin his life. I forgot to double check how many thralls he had. I'm sure he has a few replacements. I'm going to say, considering he has 4 vamps, he should probably have at least 13 players. So at least 2 extra thralls. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, it just means it's more dudes for you to foul and then get more SPP, isn't it?
Well, you don't get SPPs for fouling.
No, I didn't mean foul. I meant just injure.
Yeah, this is what happens when Tom's the Blood Bowl expert rather than Ethan.
I'd never.
Wrecked.
This is dreadful. My personal brand is my personal brand, Blood Bowl wise, was never that great, so I can't really say it's in tatters.
No. But okay, this is going to be interesting to see. Like, it's been a long ass time since I played against vampires. I've played vampires a lot lately, but you almost never play against them.
Yeah. Well, that means you're going to know all their weaknesses, and you're going to win this one, aren't you?
Hopefully. Okay, so I have 1 spare player. He had 2 extra thralls, so he had 13 players. Let's see here. You're putting your dudes on the LS. That means we are definitely gonna see if we can hurt some thralls. Let's see here. Right, we actually we have a strong player. I almost forgot about that. Sexual heating has.
That's such a good name. Like I forget about these names and they completely take me off guard when I hear them again.
Okay, we'll do that. Now, the thing I have to remember, which I'll probably forget a few times, is that the vampires have Hypnotic Gaze, so they can remove tackle zones. So it means I kind of have to have a double loose cage, if possible. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that's an extra reroll for the vamps. And that is a really, actually... I think we're going to try and pick it up straight away, because our guy has plus strength and plus agility. He still had to use a reroll, but that's okay. And now we can get to the thralls. See if we can kill a few of them, considering we have... Mighty Blow. And that guy had a niggling injury. Don't keep those thralls around if you can help it. So that's good, because that means Gilky's down to 4 thralls and 4 vampires.
That's right. Yeah.
I do not want to reroll that, unfortunately. Or rather, I can't. So we're going to have to blitz here instead. And then we're going to move some dudes around. See, you're plus strength, so you get to be over here. That's going to have to be that, because our plan right now is, as surprising as it seems, not to... that other guy had an inkling too. Is not to score quickly. We want to take out the thralls if we can.
Yeah. Break as many thralls as you can.
Because as soon as the thralls are out, Bloodlust gets super duper scary, and if Gilky manages to Bloodlust twice in a turn, he can't. Well, he's gonna have a bad time. Also, like I said, let's see here. Okay, so this vampire's a bit scary because he's got Mighty Blow. This one's got Dodge, so not scary. And this one's got Dump Off, so also not scary. Well, comparatively. And we need to remember that this thrower right here has plus strength. So he's going to probably hold on to it for most of the game. Okay, here comes the... Self-esteem, I'm sorry. You do not have enough SPP to survive that.
Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Them's the breaks.
That's unfortunate, though. Because it would have been better if he survived, but he didn't. Okay. Let's see. I think we'll start off with this. And... well, actually, these guys already have Armor Value 7, so Claw's a bit wasted on them. So, we are going to use this Blitzer instead. So, we can get rid of all of these horrible vampires, because we don't like them, because they're really rude and mean. And bad for you or something? I don't know. And also, we're keeping these guys around here because there might very well be a Hypnotic Gaze on one of these corners. But Hypnotic Gaze is a agility roll. So if I have extra tackle zones around, it's going to be more difficult for vampires to succeed in their...
yeah. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like, if there's a bunch of dudes crowding around you, it's going to be hard to go to try and hypnotize somebody. I assume that's the noise they make as well.
I'm pretty sure that's the noise they make, yeah.
Yeah.
So, we are going to end it like that. Now, we do have a thrall here. They can jump up and block this thrower. And this might actually happen, I just realized. If he removes... that's actually kind of bad positioning from me. He can remove this troll with a Hypno Gaze, and then he can run this vampire in. Actually, does no? He'd run this thrall in this way, and then he'd get a 1-die block. Yeah. So that wasn't. I don't know how I missed that. So, but luckily, Gilky is now down to... Okay, yeah, he's down to 4 thralls. Yeah, so he still made it, which was unfortunate. But that he did that in a tackle zone, so it was like he had to roll. It was a 4+ roll rather than a 3+ roll, and yeah, as long as I can get the vampires to roll dice, that's good for me, because sooner or later they're gonna fail. Oh, that guy just stood up. That means he's gonna hypnogaze someone else. He's probably gonna hypnogaze with dump off on the and he failed. And I don't... He might re-roll it because he has a thrall here, which he did, and he failed again. So now this thrall isn't giving an assist, so it's now a 1-die block. This vampire still has block though, whereas my thrower don't.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it works out. In any case, it's going to end up over here. So this vampire is going to have to pick it up. Otherwise, I'll pick it up, probably, with one of my agility goblins. Okay, so he's not going for that. He's going for the troll instead, which I guess makes sense to an extent, because it means he's still scary because he has claw, but okay, get up. Well, at least we're both rolling horrible. So you get to stand up. You get to go over here. Okay, that vampire has... So we're going to push him into this goblin here. Oh, that was the wrong goblin to push him into, probably. But okay.
Just shove.
Yeah. It's kind of the... Oh, actually, I can do this. And then well, no, he's gonna have to stand here. Oh, right, yeah, I can do that. Oh, well. Damn it. This guy's gonna have to go back one. And then you have to keep dodging. So you can punch more thralls. Very nice.
Very nice. I like.
Okay, so this isn't a safe spot for this guy, but I'm still focusing on the thralls, and I don't think he can capitalize too much. He can dodge out with this guy, and then he needs to have someone that cover this dude, and then he can dodge out and do a 1-die block. And he should be able to get a vampire or a thrall over here pretty easily to cover this guy. And then he can blitz with him. But because the vampires have pretty limited movement, as in movement 6, to get around here, they're gonna have to make some dodges, which they can do because they have high agility. But I just want Gilky to roll a lot of dice this turn, if possible.
Make him fuck himself up. Burn those rerolls.
Okay, so he moved the thrall in to take away all of these, and now this guy has a thrall as well if he fails his bloodlust. So that means that if this vampire, when he blitzes, if he fails his bloodlust, he's not going to re-roll that probably. But he didn't. Oh, that's the guard guy. Ah, I forgot he had the guard guy. Oh, and that is a really unfortunate scatter for me because it's only in one tackle zone. But at the same time, the vampires, these guys are on the wrong side. So it's up to this guy if he wants to pick it up in a tackle zone and run away, or if he wants to try and get one of these guys over, in which case he'd have to... It's difficult, because if they hypnogaze this guy, this vampire can run straight through and hypnogaze another guy. But... Okay, and he failed his hypnogaze. So that's good. And he's already used his reroll this turn. Vampire picked it up, though. That's bad.
Apparently Gilky's evil twin is fucking up. I don't know, this is weird. I'm going to get to the bottom of this in the chat.
Okay, you do that.
I'm gonna do that.
He's not rolling enough once.
Oh, okay, yeah, his opponent is just going AFK. They left the game running, so it's timing out every turn.
Well, luckily, Gilky can see, Gilky's evil twin can see who that is, and we'll put him on a blacklist and make sure he doesn't get into anywhere he shouldn't get into.
Okay, yeah, that's the guy's name, we'll blacklist them.
Yep.
Also, doesn't that basically... No, it's not going to be free win for you, because you need to leave the game or wait 4 minutes for the timeout. That's shitty.
Yep. What's not shitty, though, is the thing that's going to happen now. Because I happen to have this guy and this guy, and they're going to do bad stuff. Yes, we'll follow up. Let's see if this guy wants to stand up, because that would be nice. He did. Cool. And now we actually... Oh, now we can actually blitz with this guy. I was going to blitz with Stairmaster to Heaven, because he's actually Strength 4. But this... Hang on. Is this better? No, it's not. So... Okay. We can make it better. I am rolling really well on my block dice, by the way. So that, because this guy's got dump off, remember, but he doesn't have anyone in dump off distance anymore, so he shouldn't be able to dump off, hopefully.
People in the chat suggesting that maybe the person Gilky's evil twin was playing against died.
Well, we've seen stuff like that before.
It's a possibility.
Okay. Click, click, broom. You get to pick it up now.
But the way I see it, he's got the opportunity to do big bashes and also get all sorts of vanity passes and touchdowns. So it's not the dickest move in the book,
well,
but it's still pretty dickish.
It shouldn't be done. Like, it's...
No.
So, let's see. Also, in case, lately when I've been playing Gilky, he's won, but usually at the expense of me murdering his team. Which is kind of the opposite of how I want to do things, but that's how it's worked out lately.
That's how it ends up, yeah.
And so he's down to three thralls, but unfortunately I KO'd his vampire. So he's down a vampire too. But well, we got rid of a few of them. Oh, he's doing this just to mock me.
You might be though.
Like, he still hasn't hurt a single one of his thralls, which is kind of impressive, in a way.
Hmm.
Oh, here comes the vamp. Who are you going for? Not sexual heating. Stunned.
Such good names.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Okay. We're gonna start with the blocks because, once again, I want to get rid of the thralls. Oh, and I pushed that guy the wrong. Well, I kind of. Doesn't actually matter that much. I'm gonna get rid of this vamp. Well, that certainly helped. Didn't knock him out, though, which was unfortunate. Okay, this guy's going to have to go over here. And this guy's going to go over here because I'm going to do something a bit risky. Actually, no, this is better. Go, go. Worth it. Oh, it's still a 1. Damn it. Don't you have guard? Yeah, you do. So, what's going on? Oh, it's the plus strength guy. Things I should check before I do things. So that means we'll do this instead. And then end our turn. Now this is a 1-die block here, so you can pretty easily get someone over there and get an assist on the troll. It's going to be a 2-die. But if he does that, he's moving someone else over here. So he's still gonna have to do commit 2 people to knocking down the troll. And he's down a lot of dudes. And that's a bloodlust failure to a reroll snake eye. So he has to bite a thrall.
That's a peplin.
Oh, and he hypnogazed, and then he... Oh, nice. He badly hurt. See, it's very slowly coming together for me. But, like, if this guy stays alive... Now, clearly, this vampire is going to blitz this guy. And he's going to get either knocked down or knocked back. But once again, he doesn't have anyone else that can capitalize on this, hopefully. It might hurt me, though. Nope. Didn't. Good. That was a really nice scatter for him. And it was also a pretty good scatter from me. We'll see. Oh, yep. That was actually really good. Because it frees up my plus agility thrower, so he can pick it up.
Scazello in the chat just said that his personal Blood Bowl skill is blocking people on social media and dodging his responsibilities.
Very nice.
I like that. Made me giggle.
It's a giggler.
We got a giggler over here.
Okay, so I guess we're blocking a vamp. Well, wasn't that nice? Go stand over there, vamp. Ah, didn't get knocked down. Unfortunate. Let's see. Okay, so you can go all the way over there. So you get to do that. Congratulations. And this troll gets to hopefully some point in the future surf that guy. The question is, what do I do with these guys? I think I do that. And
I think so.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave this guy alone. So this dude is free to blitz, which is, of course, problematic again. But I'm hoping it's going to help me in the end. Because I can't... Yeah, see, there we go. Lucky, this thrall is a shit thrall, so he doesn't have block. Meaning he can only move my dude away. He does have guard, though. But these vampires are already strength 4. So that doesn't do too much. This vamp can run in and blitz for 2 dice now. And then have it go over here. Hopefully, these 2 tackle zones will make it difficult for the... Alright, this is plus... That is... Oh, crap. That's a really bad scatter. But once again, luckily, he can't run away with it. Because these guys have already moved. And this vampire's probably going to jump up and try and get it. He might, if he snake eyes the bloodlust, he's off though. Which he didn't. So that was unfortunate. And he picked it up. You going to pass to someone? You shouldn't. Nope. That is fortunate. I was like, oh shit, I don't have... I don't have block. And then I realized, oh, doesn't matter.
Just whack him.
I don't care about that yet. So, what I should do is probably this. This is smarter. Okay, so now we have 2 dice, and then we can push him away. Follow up. Okay, that's good. That's real good. And then let's see. We'll block you back. This way. Oh, it's turn 7, so we need to get a move on, which we can do by doing this, I think. Let's see, how far can you go? You can get over here, then you can do a handoff to that. So you go stand over here, and blitz you away to make it safer. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's follow up. You guys stand up. And now we're going to pick it up. Go over here. Hand off. Excellent. And then you are going to go do real rude things to this guy.
Yeah. Be rude as hell.
Yep. And that's going to be that. So, yeah, this is a really good start. This is like the problem with vamps. If Gilky hasn't had that many bloodlust rolls, and that's partly because, well, he hasn't rolled snake eyes, but it's also, I mean, he knows that he doesn't have any thralls, so every move he makes has to make sense. He can't move a vampire just to be, but he'll be in a better position next turn if I move him now. He has to do the important stuff first. And that means once the important stuff is done, maybe you're down a reroll and you can't actually do the other things you want. So you're very tied to the amount of rerolls you have. And, Gilky still has 3 rerolls left and it's turn 7. So it's not the actual... It's not the rolls themselves, it's the fact that the punishment he'd suffer from getting a snake guy at the wrong time is very, very severe. So he's trying to play around that.
Yeah.
Which is like this vampire. Yeah, he could move him because he had the thrall. So I mean, if he'd failed the bloodlust, he would have just bitten him and he would have gone on with his day. He did this so that this vampire here would have had a chance to dodge out. And he's still probably going to dodge out. Like, go, yep. But, I mean... we are not going to do anything other than score. Because Click Click Broom levels up now.
Of course they do.
Click Click Broom. Gang signs, whatever. Did you know I can spell blood with my fingers?
You can spell blood with your fingers?
Yeah. Well, I keep forgetting how to do it, so you're like... But I've seen pictures...
Wait, do you use it on one hand?
No, on 2.
Oh, okay.
But I've seen pictures on the internet.
I was going to say, if it was spelling the word blood on just one hand, then that's going to take some dexterity.
That's unfortunate. So all of his KOs came back because they're all 5, 6, 6, 6. That's not what you want to see.
No. Wasn't Click Click Broom the first dude in the thing as well? That was the first name suggested.
I don't think so. It's one of the best ones, though.
Yeah. I remember it being an early one.
Let's see here. We're going to pull everyone back, surprisingly.
I hope Brand North gets back to me. I love that guy.
In sync, you get to be on the LOS now. Yeah, so slightly unfortunate. He still has a full team and he has enough thralls, so we have to do that all over again.
Hey!
What's up?
Oh, I'm drunk.
Congratulations!
Yay!
Is it because it's the freaking weekend?
And they had me some fun.
Phew.
How's you doing today?
Pretty
Also,
good.
this evening.
Our faculty organized a cool printmaking evening, and we made shirts, and I also made patches. It was.
So, are you actual
Sounds
drunk,
right.
or are you drunk on shirts?
Are you high on life?
I'm high on life, but also had a bottle of wine.
Wow, that's the best combo. Okay, so here we go. He's gonna.
It's a lot of wine.
He's gonna go for the.
That's about standard for an evening for me.
Damn.
Yeah. He's gonna go for the 1 die. 1 turn touchdown, and it's possible he makes it. His vampires are really strong. My guys have dodge, so they're easier to push around. Then again, that can happen. So now he has to reroll, and he just got the push. And now it's gonna. Well, it's actually not gonna be slightly problematic because he has a bunch of extra over here. Okay, but this vampire has to be pushed 4 more squares for it to actually work. So it's gonna be tricky, and it's also sunny, so the pass. Actually the pass is not gonna be that difficult. However, I clever as I am, actually moved my dudes around since I have enough, so that it's actually going to be he's going to dodge into 2 tackle zones, which is still difficult. So starting out well here. He's getting it.
Did you see the thing I put in the Skype call, by the way?
Nope.
Eldad.
Well,
This call.
I wasn't talking to you.
well, I'm sorry.
Well, before 26-9. Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Wow, feel so left out now. Okay, so let's see. How far has he gone? Oh, wrong guy. No, that guy. He still needs 2 squares, which is not gonna. I don't see how he's gonna do that actually. Because he needs a guy here. Actually, no, he needs a guy here, and then he can blitz. But that is not going to be enough. So now you see how devilishly hard this is. And then he bloodlusted. So he gave up and just blocked him. Which kind of makes sense. Now he's going to... Oh. I thought he might actually run off the pitch because he didn't want to risk his thralls, but he didn't. Because he'll be back in the second half, even if you bloodlust. You're not gone for the whole game, you've just gone for the drive. And here comes the vanity pass, which is fumbled. And that's the end of the first half. See you in the second half, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Fuck, I had the frog joke and I didn't do the cut thing. God damn it.